Hello boys and girls, and welcome to a new episode of Fun with English, Grade 4, Book 4A, Episode 5, Unit 2, A Family Celebration. I am Sakina Kankouni, and today I'll be presenting punctuation and writing composition. But first, let's go through your previous homework. You had a homework on your pupils book, page 34. Read again and identify the characters. Let's check your answers. So, picture number 1 is number 4, picture number 2 is number 1, picture number 3 is number 2, and picture number 4 is number 3. I hope you answered them correctly. Let's start with the writing. Before we go through writing, boys and girls, let's remember punctuation rules. Number 1, use a full stop at the end of sentences. Use a question mark at the end of questions. Don't forget to capitalize the names, places, and days of the week with months. Let's practice. Punctuate the following sentences. Number 1, Baby Lama is sleeping. Baby Lama is sleeping. Take a minute and try to answer the sentence. That's right. We capitalize the letter B in baby because it is the beginning of the sentence. We add a full stop at the end of the sentence, and we capitalize the letter L in Lama because it's a name. Number 2, when is your birthday? Listen carefully. When is your birthday? Take a minute and try to answer it correctly. Yes, that's right. It's a question. So we add a question mark at the end of this question, and we capitalize the W in the word when because it is a beginning of a question. Number 3, Muna is wearing a hat. Muna is wearing a hat. What do you think? That's right, boys and girls. We capitalize the letter M in Muna because it is the beginning of a sentence and because it is a name. And we add a full stop at the end of the sentence. Muna is wearing a hat. Now let's move on to the writing rubrics. We as teachers consider these rubrics when checking your answers. Number 1, graphic organizer. Answer the given guiding questions using phrases, not words. Number 2, paragraph. Use the phrases to write complete sentences in your paragraph. State the main idea. Organize your ideas, add supporting details, and make your last sentence a conclusion to end your paragraph with. In rubrics, we consider pre-writing techniques, which means using the graphic organizers. Exploration of ideas and number of sentences. Make sure you write the exact number of sentences which is asked in the question. Layout and format. We focus on layout and format, whether it is a paragraph or an email. Make sure to use the correct layout or format in your writing. Grammar and spelling. Don't forget to check your grammar and spelling after you have done writing. Handwriting and punctuation. Use clear and neat handwriting and correct punctuation marks. Tips for writing. Number 1, use the correct punctuation marks. Number 2, vary your ideas. Number 3, write full sentences. And number 4, check your spelling. Now let's move on to the graphic organizer. Fill in the graphic organizer, then use it to write a paragraph about a new baby. The following guide words may help you. November, oval, blonde, usually, cut, buy, and blanket. Again, I will read the guiding words for you. November, oval, blonde, usually, cut, buy, and blanket. Let's look at the graphic organizer. So we will write a paragraph about a new baby. The questions are: when was baby Ali born? What does he look like? Where does he sleep? What do you want to buy for him? Again, we have the guide words: November, oval, blonde, usually, cut, buy, and blanket. Now let's answer the questions in the graphic organizer. Number 1, when was baby Ali born? He was born on November 5th. So I will say on November 5. Number 2. What does he look like? I will use the guide words to help me write the answer. He has oval face and blonde hair. Number 3. Where does he sleep? We answered in his cot. He sleeps in his cot. What do you want to buy for him? What do you want to buy for him? A blanket. Now let's look at the graphic organizer. When was baby Ali born? On November 5. How does he look like? He has got an oval face and blonde hair. Where does he sleep? In his cot. What do you want to buy for him? Buy a blanket. All right, boys and girls. Now let's write our paragraph. We will use the graphic organizer and the answers in the graphic organizer to help us write our paragraph. We'll start by writing the title of our paragraph, A New Baby. Now let's look at the questions in the graphic organizer and our answers. When was baby Ali born? On November 5. So I will use the answer and put it in a complete, correct sentence. Baby Ali was born on November 5th. Baby Ali was born on November 5th. Now let's go to question number 2. What does he look like? We answered, has got an oval face and blonde hair. We will use this answer in a complete sentence. He has got an oval face and blonde hair. He has got an oval face and blonde hair. Number 3. Where does he sleep? We answered in his cot. We'll take this answer and use it in a complete, correct sentence. He usually sleeps in his cot. He usually sleeps in his cot. All right, boys and girls. Now let's move on to question number 4. What do you want to buy for him? What do you want to buy for him? We answered, buy a blanket. Now let's use it in a sentence. I want to buy him a blanket. I want to buy him a blanket. Now let's read the paragraph about a new baby. A new baby. Baby Ali was born on November 5th. He has got an oval face and blonde hair. He usually sleeps in his cot. I want to buy him a blanket. Remember, boys and girls, to start writing your paragraph with the title at first, then leave a space before starting your paragraph. Start with capital letter and end each sentence with a full stop and begin the next sentence with capital letter. You have a homework, boys and girls. Look at your workbook, page 17. Write a description of the character. Don't forget to look at the given example and use it to help you write the description of the character. I will do the first one with you. Her name is Sally. She is thin. She has got short blonde hair. You can write the rest by yourself. That's all, boys and girls, with our episode for today. In this episode, we learned how to write a short paragraph about a new baby and punctuation marks. Thank you so much for watching, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this episode with me. I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye for now.